guys, welcome back to SS Multimedia. My name is Naman Patel and I'm going to be teaching your lesson today. Today's lesson is going to be all about area models. Today's objective is going to be to learn how to use an area model to help you solve a multiplication equation. So the keywords here and key phrases are area model, okay, to help you solve a multiplication equation. Multiplication is times, and I'll show you what an area model is in the next page. Okay. So now let's get started. So the first equation is 25 times 21. So we can multiply this just with the vertical multiplication equation, or we can use this area model I drew down here. Okay. So we're going to use the area model. Okay, so this is how an area model looks. So if you want, you can write this down or draw this down somewhere, just to remember. Okay, so now let's set up the numbers in the area model. So our first number is 25. So we're not going to write 25 right here. We're going to write 20 and 5. We're going to split them by the place value. Same thing with 21. We're going to put 20 and 1. Now we start multiplying. Okay, so we have our numbers down. So now let's start multiplying with, I'm going to start off with the 20 and the 20. 20 times 20 is 400. So we can write down 400 right here. 400. And then now let's do 20 times 5. 20 times 5 equals 200. Or sorry, not 200, 100. Okay, so let me just take that out and put down 100. Perfect. So now that we finished that first row of numbers, let's move on to the next one. Now we have to do 1 times 20 because they both meet up in this square, so we're gonna write it down in this square. Okay, 20 times 1 equals 20. 20. 1 times 5 now is the only one left. So we're going to write that down here. 1 times 5 equals 5. Anything times 1 equals itself. Okay. And now we have all of our numbers here. So now let's add all of these numbers that are inside the area model up. So first we can do 400. We don't need to write this down. It's easy. Okay. So 400 plus 100 equals 500. 500 plus 20 equals 520. 520 plus 5 equals 525. So we have an answer of 525. Perfect. See how easy that is? It's a lot easier than going, or it makes more sense basically. Okay. So let me just erase these numbers and we can move on to the next problem. Doesn't matter how big the number is, you still do the same thing, but maybe you could have more squares or more boxes for that number if it's a bigger number. Okay, so now let's do the next problem. 35 times 19 equals what? Okay, so now let's write down our numbers and split by the place value. Okay, so let me just write 5 here. Okay, and now let's do 19. So 19 is split into 10 and 9. Okay, so now let's start multiplying again. 10 times 30 equals 300. 300. And now let's do 10 times 5. 10 times 5 equals 50. So we can write down 50. Okay, so now let's do 9 times 30. So 9 times 3 equals 9, 18, 27. and then we add a 0 at the end. 270. Now we do 9 times 5. 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, so now we got all our smaller numbers here. Now let's add. So 300 plus 50, or let's do this first. So 50 plus 45 equals 95. So 95. 300 plus 270 equals 570. 570. Okay, now let's do 570 plus 95. Okay, so now 5 plus 0 equals 5. 7 plus 9 equals 16. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 665 is our answer. 665. Perfect. Okay, so now that we finished the first page, let's do some more. Okay, so now we have 22 times 22. Don't worry about these arrows, they don't mean anything. Okay, just focus on the area model. Okay, so 22 times 22, so we have 20 and 2. And then we have the same thing here, 20 and 2. Okay, now let's multiply. 20 times 20 equals 400. 20 times 2 equals 40. 2 times 1 equals 40. 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, so now we can add 400 plus 40, or 40 plus 40 equals 80. 80 plus 400 equals 480. 480 plus 4 equals 484. Okay, so 484. Make that 4 a bit nicer. 184. Okay, so now let's erase all these numbers. That was a quick one. So now we can do the next one. So now we have 12 times 43. So I can put our 10 right here, and then our 2 here for the 12, and then I can put our 40 here, and our 3 over here for the 43. Now 40 times 10 equals 400. 40 times 2 equals 80. 3 times 10 equals 30. And 3 times 2 equals 6. Okay, so now let's add. 80 plus 30 equals 110. 110 plus 400 equals 410. 410 plus 6 equals 416. So 416. Oh wait, sorry, not 416, 516, because 80 plus 30 equals 110, and we have to add that other 100 there. So let me take out this 4. It's fine if you make mistakes, just make sure you catch them before you turn it in, or like give it to someone or something. So like you don't, yeah, okay. So now we have finished these two problems too. But I don't know if you guys are doing it, and I'm doing it myself. Like, you guys can't help me in this. So now I want you guys to show me what you guys have done, or what you have done. And I want you guys to do this by yourself. Pause the video, work these problems out with an area model, and then keep your answers ready, because we're going to be doing some scoring at the end. So I'll pause the video now, and I'll be waiting. Okay, come on, I know you guys have not paused the video. Please pause the video and do these problems. Okay, so you guys should be back by now, and you should have your answers ready. Okay, because now I'm gonna work these problems out with you. So for this we have 20, for the first one we have 20 and 0. So this is nothing. Okay, so we can already see that we already know that anything times 0 equals 0. So we can just put 0 in both of these boxes because this is not going to equal anything. Okay, so now let's write down 24. So 2, 0, which is 20, and a 4. We have a lot of 20 times 20 in this video. Okay, so now let's do 20 times 20, which is 400. 400. Okay, 20 times 0 equals 0. Anything times 20 equals 0, right? And now let's do 4 times 20. 4 times 20 is 80. Oops. That looks like a great gate. Yeah, okay. So now 4 times 0 equals 0. Now all we have to do is add both of these numbers together. 480, which is 480. So let's write down 480. Okay, so now let's erase all of these numbers here. Okay, now let's do 32 times 23. So let's write down our 30 here and our 2 here to make 32. And then let's write down 20 here and 3 here. So now we have our numbers. Let's start multiplying. We'll start from the lowest number this time. 3 times 30 equals 90. 90. Now let's do 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay, so now let's do 20 times 2, which is 40. And 20 times 3, 30. 20 times 30, sorry. 20 times 30 is 600. Okay, 600. 600. Okay, so now let's add. 90 plus 40 equals 130. 130 plus 600 equals 730. 730 plus 6 equals 736. So let me just write down 736. So now that we have all our answers, let me erase this here so you guys can see the answers clearly. Okay, so now that we have all the answers, you guys can comment down below of what score you got. If you got both of them right, if you got one of them right, or if you got none of them right. If you got both of them right, good job. But remember, you still have to keep working. If you got one of them right, that's still okay. Keep working. If you got none of them right, no problemo. Just remember to keep working and you'll get that 2 out of 2. Or both of them right, yeah. So that's it for today. Oh, wait. I was about to send you guys off, but I just remembered. There are some more things that you guys have to do. 3 more steps. Those 3 steps are the one and only. Like this video. Second step is share this video to everyone you know. The third step is remember to hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit that bell icon too. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, and bye-bye.